Hey guys, it's Kevin Clancy with Clancy Real Estate, your Capital Region real estate expert. I want to thank you for joining me on this video real estate blog. As you know, I created this blog to share some ideas and insights into what is going on in the Capital Region market, as well as just share some thoughts on life that hopefully inspire you, maybe get you to think about other things you can do in life and how you can grow as a person. So hey, summer's here, it's hot out, the track is open, golf courses are open. You guys are hopefully on the beach watching this or in the mountains somewhere. It is typical that we have a summer slowdown as people and consumers are doing other things. They're just traveling before school starts again with their families and whatnot. So my expectation is that we see a pickup right after Labor Day. If this year is like past years, maybe we don't. But my expectation is we do. Certain segments of the market, even with the summer slowdown, are super hot and certain segments are slow. To find out what's going on in your market, give me a call directly. Call me in the office at 518-861-7016, extension 104. Would absolutely love to talk to you about real estate and talk to you about what's going on in your neighborhood, how we can, strategize and position you to maximize your return if you're thinking about selling, and if you're buying, what we can do and how we can, what markets are creating value and what markets generally don't have value. But that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about today why buying a Porsche was one of the best decisions of my life and one of the worst decisions of my life, and how you can actually get a free car. And it's really, really interesting. I was reading an article in the Wall Street Journal the other day, and it really got me thinking. It was about how much debt we take on as consumers and how we're literally drowning in debt and how hard it is for young families to start out. And believe me, I've been there, right? So, median household income in the United States is $61,000 a year, yet we're buying cars that are $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. So we're spending a huge percentage of our income on car payments and whatnot. So it made me think about, back in the day, look, grew up, started in high school, worked really, really hard, ran a landscaping business, bought my first Porsche, fell in love with those cars. It was a 914, which is basically a glorified Volkswagen. It was a 1973 1.8 liter 914 Porsche, right? So, as my real estate career took off and I got more and more successful, I had the ability to buy the car I always wanted, my dream car, which was a Porsche 911 SC Cabriolet, whale tail, the whole 9 yards. Great, great car. Drove it for a month, and quite honestly, I realized I made a mistake. I realized very quickly that I'm not about things, that happiness to me is not things, and the greatest things in life aren't things. They're relationships, it's love, it's helping other people get to their goals, and I can go on and on and on. So I sold that Porsche very quickly to a friend of mine, which made him very happy, which made me happy because it got him to his goals, right? And that's what I'm about. But, what I really want to talk about is this car debt that we're taking on. Obviously, you got to have a car, and you have to have a reliable car to get to work, to get to your family, to get around in this country. But what we often don't think about is debt, right? And this Wall Street Journal article pointed out a very good thing. Debt you want is generally mortgage debt, because the house will appreciate, it gives you a place to live, and in long term, it has favorable tax implications, will actually save you money. Other debt that potentially could be positive is, student loan debt, as it will increase your earning potential, though we are getting burdened with incredible student loan debt, and that's a topic for another time. But let's talk about car debt. Car debt generally is considered bad, right? I'm going to tell you how you can get a free car. And here's a strategy that I've just come across in my own life that I use, obviously being in real estate. Had a client, $50,000, bought a new car cash, right? And he's kind of bragging about it, a great guy, and he's kind of really low ego, so he's not really bragging about it. But here's my thought: instead of spending, if you have the cash for a car, don't buy a car, buy a multifamily home, right? The multifamily home is going to appreciate long-term, generally, depending on where you buy it. It's going to have positive tax implications, and it's going to cash flow with a payment that generally can make your car payment. So you're going to have an asset that's appreciating, that's paid off as you pay it down over 15 or 30 years, but it's going to have enough cash flow to give you a free car. So you can basically buy a building and use the cash flow to get a free car. So you're like, oh, wait a sec. What if I don't have 30 or 50,000 bucks in cash? Well, here's the other strategy. If you're a first-time home buyer, listen, I can get you in a multifamily home with little or no money down, depending on your situation. You may need to be a vet. You may have to buy in certain areas. but I can get you in for very little down payment. You can live in one unit, use the cash flow from the other 2 or 3 units that are in that building to, one, offset your mortgage, and 2, pay your car payment. So you can generally get enough cash flow if you buy the right building. And again, talk to anybody on my team to get a free car. So instead of taking on this huge depreciating debt on a car, let's get you an asset that actually appreciates, has positive cash flow, and can get you enough cash flow to get a free car. That's my thought for this week. I so appreciate you guys. If you want to talk about anything in real estate, in life in general, I have so many clients going through so many things right now. I absolutely can tell you, I can put you in touch with someone that can help you with your situation. Give me a call. My number is 518-461-9937. Appreciate you guys. Have an awesome week. Here's to your continued success.